allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Just raise your right hand. Thomas Whitmarsh, solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of board member according to the best of my ability.
I do.
Just give me a sign.
Here?
All in favor?
That's, you're looking for officers, not just one position here?
Okay. Randy, would you want that, and who would you want your vice president to be?
If the district and the board would accept me, I would. Shouldn't I? Thank you.
I'm fine with it, you know the discussion we've had.
Tom, in your motion, you need a vice president?
Reggie?
I would second that.
Chris seconded that motion, are you fine with that?
I'm fine with
Reggie, are you accepting?
Sure.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. Randy, you can take over.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. Congratulations to you and your successful term.
Thank you.
I would like to thank our outgoing vice president for the job she's done for us
Thank you.
and going on her third year. So, thank you for your
Thank
staff.
you. I'm glad. That's my
I can
turn.
understand why you want to.
I slept well.
Okay.
Enjoy your
Thank you.
Appreciate it. I think you've done a good job.
Thank you.
And you go over that phone.
I'm working home, so you know where I am.
Okay, raise your right hand. You solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of New York, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of Board of Education President according to the best of your ability.
I will.
I just need you to sign.
It's still Randy or Mr. President?
Constitution of the State of the United States, the Constitution of the State of New York, and you will faithfully discharge the duties of Board of Education Vice President according to the best of your ability. And if you wouldn't mind, as Vice President, I solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of New York, and I will faithfully discharge the duties of Board District Clerk according to the best of my ability.
I didn't hear him say it, I do.
He doesn't.
Oh, for you.
We're not married. I think I just got married.
Really?
What I do. Well, so I'm not sure how to, after 9 years, first of all, thank you for your vote of confidence and trust, and
we intend to carry on what I've learned in the last few years, in fairness and honesty. So we stand for the pledge?
We already did.
Missed it? So I guess I'm gonna have to try to get you over there.
Tardy response.
So would you mind with helping me out with that? Just make sure I do the right thing here and look at the right protocol. I haven't been
I
attention
would
over the
just
last
follow the
few years.
right order. Tonight, because today's a really different meeting,
Mhm.
you know, that most likely the reorganization came pretty much as in order to start. Okay? So I'll help you if you need it.
Okay.
Started the first resolution.
So, well-
Second one. Second, I work.
Motion was made,
So you're looking for a resolution for your organizational meeting, which has traditionally been on the first Monday of July.
okay?
In the next motion after that, you're going to decide if you're still gonna have meetings on Mondays or if you're going to change them.
Okay.
And Becky brought me the meeting schedule from Harrisville. The only months that your meetings on Mondays don't conflict with Harrisville are October and November. Every other month you have a conflict with Harrisville. So,
Which means we wouldn't have been here.
Does that mean, ours are the first and
these are the second and fourth Mondays,
Well, there
which this organizational meeting says that you will hold your organizational meeting the first Monday of July. I'm assuming that you're gonna change your meetings to a different day of the week, and I'm assuming you don't want that to say Monday.
Is going to the second Monday of July, is that an option? Keep it the same day but a different week?
They don't do theirs used to. They're not just 1 and 3 or 2 and 4, they're whatever.
They're scattered on
Okay.
Mondays.
It looks like it was the first Monday,
Mhm.
except for a couple months, but the way the Mondays fall, if the Mondays fall on like the first, then it becomes the second Monday, because it's really close to the beginning of the month, so,
So, since it's your support that we're looking for,
I mean, you could just have it not be a business meeting, and we could delay, just especially when budget season comes around, I prefer to either be here or not have discussed.
I think as a unit, we would prefer you to be here.
I just don't think that we have a lot of useful help when Becky's
Right.
not.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
to be fair, if someone else is trying to cover for work I'm doing,
You can't
they don't
predict.
do work, they can't explain it as well.
So is there a day of the week that you would suggest that we could,
I'm open any day, so, I mean, if you wanted to do Mondays and Tuesdays, or, rotating, that would work.
I think keeping it the same day probably is better for, more consistent.
You have a few things that aren't negotiable. One being
I can't be here Wednesday.
BOCES annual meeting, vote, budget vote, and board member election is always the last Monday, I should say the fourth Monday in April. I happen to know it's April 28th, so you're gonna have a meeting April 28th, no matter what day of the week you pick. And in May, you're driven by the state budget calendar.
Mhm.
So you'll meet May 13th, which is a Tuesday, for your annual budget hearing, and you usually hold your regular meeting after that. And the budget vote will always be the third Tuesday in May, which you don't meet, but you were driven by that. That's why you have a meeting May 13th, is because the budget vote, budget vote is May 20th.
There's only 2 days out of the year.
There's 2 days out of the year that you are tied to having meetings.
Okay.
And I think that Tuesday, Harrison is that Monday, okay, am I correct?
They
can't.
Their hearing,
Yeah,
I believe they're required by law to do it within 7 days of the vote.
at least 7 days before.
Other than Terry having a hard really stop on Wednesday?
I can't do Wednesdays and Thursdays.
Wednesdays and Thursdays? Is there anybody else that has anything preventing any other day in the week other than Tuesday and Friday? It looks like we're down to right now.
Not Friday occasionally,
Tuesdays occasionally.
not Friday, Tuesday I can do.
Friday seems to me like it's a bad time anyways.
I can do it.
So by default, does Tuesday sound like it's a doable day to everybody?
Yeah.
Can I have a motion to move the
Can you
meeting?
tell me if you're looking at first and third, second and fourth, so I can put together a calendar? Do you care? Does anyone care?
Can we plan it from tonight?
What's the best for this?
Could we do second and fourth?
Can you do me a favor? Because I have Tuesday night board meetings one day a month, but it's like the first Tuesday of the month, I think. It would be okay to work around that. It's only one day a month.
Is it the first Tuesday?
We'll find out.
Because we'll pick the second, right now we're the second and fourth Mondays, we can pick the second and fourth Tuesdays.
It's typically the first Tuesday of the month. Yeah,
Okay,
so if we do the second, fourth, if everybody would be okay with that.
okay, sure.
So we
So-
have a motion for that?
So if you want to start with the organizational meeting resolution, we'll have that read the, second Tuesday. Geez, I'm gonna have to look that up in the logbook. It has to be within.
I think it says Tuesday, first Tuesday in July.
What'd you say, Chris?
I believe when I'm all looking at Dave's looking at it now, the organizational meeting states in there that it has to be by the first Tuesday of July.
So let's leave it there then. What's the problem with that?
But sometimes I forget these things. She might not verify.
Keep that by first Tuesday.
The first Tuesday in the month. I mean, I can be here, we'll have that there, I mean, we'll five
Must be held on the first Tuesday in July. If that day is a legal holiday, then the meeting must be held on the first Wednesday in July. So that makes it the first Tuesday.
That's when you can't make the first Tuesday.
It's the law.
Is there a time? I mean, I can be here, but we probably wouldn't be 6:30 if we had that meeting at 7 o'clock or something.
That can be when you just have your vice president do that, or we can do it.
At the last meeting in June, we always advertise when the organizational meeting will be, so we'll set a time. If that meeting has to be at 7, it'll have to be at 7, or the vice president can start it.
Well, why does, I mean, we're just talking about the organizational.
Just
meeting, right?
organizational meeting only.
So it's not an issue for all the other meetings.
It is not, that's in the next motion.
It's not too unusual for us to move our meeting dates on to Tuesdays as needed.
So Randy, you're looking for a motion to have the organizational meeting for the first Tuesday in July.
So,
Who's that?
LeBlanc?
I'll second.
First Tuesday in July. And that's 2014.
That is.
When will that start, Dave? The meetings will be Tuesday next month?
It will start July 23rd, and I'll send you all a calendar, and I'll have to post it legally in the newspaper.
Very good, thank you.
We're saying it's 6:30, right?
Yeah.
You're just doing the organizational meeting, and we're going to call a vote.
Can I have a motion to,
We have a motion by Reggie, seconded by Terry, for the annual organizational meeting. You just need to vote.
anybody okay with that? All in
Aye.
favor?
Aye.
I'm getting the negative here. Any opposed? Any opposed?
And you can say motion carried.
Motion carried, thank you. Okay. If you want me. I'm trying to keep my calendar straight here. Okay.
You should put the next motion on the floor, Randy, which is many organizational appointments, but all of those things you see in yellow, you need volunteers from your board members for.
So make a motion to approve the organizational appointments and designations as listed.
Yes.
Who's that? Rick?
I'll second.
Tom?
So it was Glenn.
Open for discussion?
Glenn.
Pardon, I'm sorry. discussion?
Are any of these, has it, anything changed here as far as the ones that are listed?
I'm sorry, I was asking a question. You were asking.
I'm sorry, has any of these, has any of these changed since the last meeting? Actually, since our last organization meeting?
Yes, that's why there's blanks.
Okay, that's.
And I do have to ask for one more thing, if it's okay with Randy and Lynn, or Rick, I'm sorry, to add the policy committee on here. 'Cause it's not on here.
Policy committee?
Is that Rick?
Fine,
And then that was Mandy, that's why.
So other than the board member appointments in yellow, has anything changed?
The check signer,
Excuse me?
the alternate check signer
Okay.
is Amy's legs.
Good.
So we need,
And then health.
You need 2 more members for the audit committee.
mhm.
You have Tom and Terry, if they're gonna continue to serve, and you need 2 more.
In addition, instead of us, or,
You need 4.
oh, you need, oh,
This is the ordinary board.
Is that an evening meeting?
okay.
What time is that meeting? Okay.
Did you just have one right at
There-
6:09?
We usually have them before a board meeting, and it's, you're only required to meet once a year, but we would meet when, well, we just had a meeting a couple of weeks ago to go over our charter, because we're supposed to reapprove the charter, and usually when there's, after an audit, we would meet with the auditor, and then maybe, we maybe meet with the auditor sometimes, we would usually meet with the whole board, but then when we're making our plan for correction, for corrective action, then we would need to discuss that. It's only a couple of times a year, it's probably not. But it does have to be advertised, just like a board meeting does. So it has to be planned to have it advertised. I think we did it after.
I'll serve on that.
I would as well.
Joe?
Nobody's opposed to that.
So what, Joe?
Randy's Joe. Watertown Times, official newspaper, First National Bank, official depository. Kelly is a check signer, and then he says he's an alternate. The monthly meetings, is that what we have to schedule?
And second and fourth
Second,
Tuesdays,
fourth
and on,
Tuesday.
I have a calendar worked up that I'll copy for you before the meeting. Currently, the medical person for the school is not on here. We have a letter that goes to all local medical agency offices to try to get a new school, either physician PA or whatever. And I'll explain that a little later, but it's not on the list.
Okay. We had a letter from Mr. Silver on the, is there, we've talked about that a little bit in the past, about potential conflict with policies, et cetera. Have we ever explored any other
We
options?
had what we had budgeted, we couldn't touch anybody else.
Okay, so this is it's based on what he does that service for, there's just
Sure.
really no other.
Who does Candy School then?
Andy, so more than half, well, they also partially use, Reach, his office, and Mark Reed's.
I see their budget was half hours this year,
Canton High School
or legal, you know.
or legal?
They were half what we are.
So in their budget, they were, as far as the dollars per hour, or
No,
just
the
overall
total budget for the year.
We use a lot of legal time. Didn't we?
Last year, for negotiations. For negotiations,
Not for anything else, for anything. Would that be,
well, they had 6 unions, I think, it's either 5 or 6, so if it wasn't a contract year, but usually when you have that many, a couple had contracts,
I think,
but.
What was theirs,
What was ours?
20?
Off the top of my head, I think that was also including the auditors. There's my, I had the auditors split out.
I didn't bring it with me. So there was more in there than just
Yes.
attorney?
Our attorney fees aren't over 300, between 3 and 4. I think we only paid the retainer this year.
Would it be on the budget status report?
I'm sorry,
Would it be on the budget status report that we had? Last for this?
There was a handout that you gave from the public. It was quite a
Substantial amount for legal and.
You're talking on the budget.
On the budget side of things.
and budget.
Yeah. And when I do present budget, it rolls up the way it was presented for
Oh,
the
yeah.
last few years.
Are you spending that much? That's
Yeah,
what-
okay. Not for just legal.
So you need a clarification on what goes in that account number, or
Are you looking for, is that what you're saying?
is that what it is? That's what he's asking you?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll figure it out.
So you need volunteers for the policy committee?
Who's on that right now?
Nandy. Anyone else?
What are the meetings?
It's, every time we get a new policy, the board members read it over, make any changes, then I meet with them after they've read it, and then we bring it to the board meeting.
I'll be on that.
I'll be on that one, Chad. You need to.
Kristen,
Just for voting delegate and alternate delegate, if you go to the convention, you need a voting delegate. Recently, you haven't gone to the convention, but you should appoint a voting delegate. So it needs to be somebody that would attend the convention if you were going, if the board was going.
is anybody interested in attending? No. Are we missing out by not attending?
The last few years with budget, you cut that from your travel budget and not gone.
That's what I thought we shaved our,
But you still need to appoint a voting delegate and an alternate.
You still get the paperwork, you know what's going on,
okay.
whoever does it.
I'll volunteer for the voting budget delegate there.
Alternate?
Right on that.
I'll second. It'll be all.
District Labor Management Team for the Teachers Association, you need 2 volunteers.
Is this the same labor management
It
team?
was Randy and Tom.
I don't mind staying on, but that's,
You didn't mind.
And Labor Management for the service employees.
And that's one and then an alternate. And it's just like they set the number of people that can attend.
who was it last year?
Andy,
That was
and
me.
then Terry was the alternate.
I would consider on that.
I can be an alternate if that's.
Those are all your blanks. So that's a complete motion by Rick, seconded by Lynn.
All in favor of the business as amended?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Motion carried.
Doing public participation.
Okay, I have a motion for the following,
You do.
oh, public participation, I'm sorry. I'm reading it. Did anybody sign up? Stacy? Stacy?
I just wanted to take a moment to congratulate Tom and Tom back up on the board, and Randy and Reggie in your new positions. I look forward to watching this board work together for our district, and I hope this team is more receptive to the community concerns. As many of you are aware, I plan on running for the board this coming spring. So observing you throughout the year, I think will be a benefit for all of us this year. As you're newly reorganized, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to make a statement or if I can ask a question. So I guess I will just say that I was wondering about the newly posted PE/health teacher position. It was our understanding that there would be no cuts, and yet I was told that a PE teacher was given an ultimatum that he either resign or be terminated before this meeting. As I see we are hiring for a PE/health teacher, I assume that he did in fact resign. So this brings up a few statements to my mind and others, and questions that we are wondering why there's hiring. Your superintendent stated that with declining numbers, all PE classes could be done and managed by 2 staff members. She was concerned about only having 5 students in a class. So why then are we hiring for another PE teacher? Did we not just reassign a newly hired kindergarten teacher? Because there was not enough students to justify 3 kindergarten classes. Wouldn't this, resignation benefit all of us and by, not rehiring? So it's just a few things for you to think about and to decide on amongst yourself before you refill that position. And thank you, and once again, congratulations to all of you.
Thank you for your comments. Don't feel comfortable making any specific replies to your questions, but they are all things that we'll continue to discuss the appropriateness and doing what's best for the district. We rely on our district staff to guide us along in what is actually needed. Thank you, and I'm sure you'll hear more. Please, welcome to the meetings, and by all means, you're more than welcome to ask questions. Thank you. This is it, I think, for public participation. I don't know if any of the station's questions are anything we can discuss openly or not discuss openly, or is appropriate to discuss openly.
Further in your agenda, you have an item about the PE health position.
Okay, all right, so sounds like maybe some of your questions have been answered. Okay. Can I have a motion for the following people, to appoint the following people to a district screening committee for the 2013-14 school physician, school nurse, psychologist, child's employees, personal physician, child's employees advocate, and guidance personnel. And
Make
the
that
following people, there's no list of following people.
I think just positions.
Oh, just the positions.
I would make that motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Okay. Can I have a motion to approve the CSC committee for the 2013-2014 school year as listed?
I'll make that motion.
Joe?
I'll second it.
Lynn?
There's one correction under guidance change in the board to the Alfred.
Linda Alfred? Any comment or discussion, questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Can I have a motion to authorize the district treasurer to pay utility bills, insurance premiums?
Yes, second.
I'm sorry, Tom?
I said yes.
Oh, you're gonna have me.
I've read it 3 or 4 times. I second it.
Okay. Comment?
Who's second?
Rick? Any comment, discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carried. Okay. A motion to authorize the deputy district treasurer and the superintendent is not available to borrow invested monies for the district during the 13-14 school year as needed. Terry?
Second.
Rick? Any discussion, questions, comments? Becky? Any other questions, comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. We have a motion to authorize the superintendent superintendent to make necessary interfund transfers during the 2013-14 school year, limited to $5,000 per transfer as needed with quarterly summaries to the Board of Education. Have a motion? Lynn?
Second?
Chris? And I assume this is the very same policies we've had in the past, so. Any questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried.
You're doing a good job there.
I have a motion to establish the following substitute pay rates for the 2013-14 school year effective July 1st, 2013. We can read what's listed here. Anybody?
So,
Reggie?
Second.
Second, Chris? Any questions, comments?
any changes?
Yep, they're all changed.
Questions?
Basically reflecting the difference in the minimum wage that's going to go up.
Okay.
So in contemplating that and seeing what's around the, everything other than contractual things that were in the contract. The certified teachers, uncertified TAs, the tuition rate for tutoring rate and clerical and went up. And cafeteria will as of the, and custodial as of 1/14.
What does a regular custodial person get per hour?
Depends how long they've been here.
So there's probably an entry level,
What's the entry level?
I don't know. Is,
We have our, hold on,
I think it's, it'll start off in trouble, I think it's like 15.
this is the old one.
That's all we get.
You have your one? Tom, you should have one of these if you just want to hand it to me, because in your book.
Yes, I
Service employees?
Thank you.
am. You got one?
Yep.
Did we all get one?
I haven't had a chance to read it yet.
Um,
Well, this seems kind of low to me, 725 for anybody. Doesn't it? You think other districts are like this? It seems like we were paying 725 20 years ago.
Isn't that a negotiated thing?
It's contractual,
who's the track?
except for the other positions.
Not substitutes, substitutes are not contractual.
Because we want them to go for argument.
Okay, cleaners for this coming school year get 15.40 an hour.
I think that's 725 is only like 6 months. I think.
Yeah, for 100 as well. After 180 hours work. Which is,
Yeah, favorable appraisal.
So everybody thinks that's all right then? Is that
well,
right?
we had issues getting people to custodial substitutes at that wage in the past.
Yeah.
And is that the number that's budgeted for the school year right now in our budget? I'm sure it is.
I mean, there's some play there,
Yeah.
it's just, thank you.
Did you check the neighboring schools, see what they want to do with that?
Excuse me?
You can't check that?
Oh, sure, we can. You
Yeah.
said thank you. I said
No,
no.
I said.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you said did.
No.
Sure.
Like, check the room, just to see if they are.
Okay, I'll check.
Oh, you think about it, paying almost $4 a gallon for gas to get you. Then you get $7.25 to work for an hour. Doesn't wow, to me, but if everybody's cool with that.
That's what they
Well,
were.
if you look at the teacher assistant who's working 8 hours, they're getting 8 hours an hour. 8 times 8 is 64.
in the last negotiation.
So it's not as if it might appear, I'm just pointing that out when you look at some of those things.
I know from per diem status, it's not unusual to pay about half of what we pay your full-time employees. And that's, at least in the industry I'm familiar with.
I will get the rundown across the county. We can do that for all these positions though, for the next meeting.
It would be interesting to know what the districts pay, just to make sure that we're competitive.
What was the certified teacher pay this year? 90?
Somebody can do it. But not me.
Any other questions or comments?
before you get the other county ones? Do you want to put it on hold a week or 2
It's
weeks?
done.
Yeah, we're all set.
I think, but it would be good to have the information just to know.
We can't change it anyway, can we, unless we reopen negotiations?
Yeah, that's so.
It's still not a contract.
Oh, it's not, oh, sorry.
Can I have a motion to approve the minutes of the June 24th, 2013 meeting?
Make that motion.
Rick?
I'll second it.
Carrie? Any comments or questions, corrections? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carried. A motion was made by Amanda Fuller.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's okay. Is there a resolution I should put in place of that?
You should just get rid of those names, you have
Okay.
two people that are here.
Can I have a motion to approve the payment of the following warrants on file in the business office?
I'll move.
Carrie?
Second, Chris.
Chris, any questions, comments? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carried. Have a motion to accept the claim auditor reports dated June 28, 2013, as presented and on file in the business office.
Second, Red.
Right. Any questions or comments? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carried. Have a motion to transfer funds from class to JP Morgan Chase as a district's official investment banker for the 2013-2014 school year.
I'll move.
Rick?
I'll second it.
Any questions or comments?
Yeah, what's class?
Class is the current investment that we use. They were more than 3.02%.
And is doing all this sort of computer stuff, is that secure?
Yes. They actually, Chase is actually more secure in class. They issue these tokens that you have to have to sign on now. So even if Sue got a hold of my password and tried to sign in as me, if she didn't have the token, she wouldn't be able to sign in. So you need your username, your password, and the token, which changes constantly. So it is a lot more secure than most of the other banks.
Okay. All in favor? Any opposed? Motion is carried. I have a motion, whereas the Edwards Knox Central School District is participant in the St. Lawrence Lewis County's School District Employees Medical Plan, and whereas Section 4 of the Municipal Cooperative Agreement directs the school district to select a superintendent or designee to serve on the plan's board of directors, be it resolved that the Board of Education hereby designates Rebecca Phillips to serve as the school's district representative on the plan's board of directors, and resolved further that the Board of Education hereby designates Susan Kelly to serve as an alternate district representative in the plan's board of directors should the district representative not be able to attend a board of directors meeting. Can I have a motion? Ty, second. Rick and Chris. Chris and Rick. Any questions? And what that means? Discussion.
Should we have a posted person representing the district for both CBE?
We did in the past when Carol was here. We only did it when we were in limbo for this year. I did it. But Becky was at the meetings anyway.
Is it typical to have a business?
It's usually all tax managers were there for the most part.
Okay.
And we'll discuss all things before voted.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion is carried. Okay. I have a motion whereas the Edwards Knox Central School District is a participant in the St. Lawrence Lewis County School District Employees Workers' Compensation Plan. And whereas Section 4 of the Municipal Cooperative Agreement directs the school district to select superintendent or designee to serve on the plan's board of directors. Be it resolved that the Board of Education hereby designates Rebecca Phillips to serve the district's representative in the plan's board of directors, and resolved further that the Board of Education hereby designates Susan Kelly to serve as an alternate district representative in the plan's board of directors should the district representative not be able to attend the board of directors meeting. Have a motion. Tom? Second?
I'll second.
Rick? favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion is carried. I have a motion to approve the treasurer's report dated May 31st, 2013, as presented and on file in the business office.
So moved.
Read.
Second, Chris?
Chris? Questions, comments, discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion is carried. I have a motion that the Edwards Knox Central School District Board of Education agrees to participate in the St. Lawrence Lewis Cooperative Purchasing Program in accordance with the guidelines set forth in the Cooperative Purchasing Agreement for the 2013-2014 school year.
I'll move.
Carrie? Second? Joe? Discussion, questions, comments? This is the same agreement we had last year, right?
This is remember we had asked about previously, we put out the BOCES bid and the teachers can choose from it, they don't have to pick from it. If they put out a bid all across New York State, some things are cheaper and better and some things aren't worth it. So,
Yep.
you live and learn with what you buy.
Any other questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion is carried. I have a motion to allow the Edwards Knox Central School student athletes to participate in the New York State selective classification process. Rick,
Second, Ryan.
questions or comments?
Yeah, could you explain what that is?
But for any student who chooses to move up a category, for example, a student can modify this of JV or varsity, they have to take a test, an endurance test, or if they're, for example, if you don't have a JV team and the child's of that age group, they do to go to varsity. And we've had several students do it in the past couple of years. At all different sports, male and female.
Thanks.
Is that just a elective process we go through? There's no cost associated covered in the athletic?
No
board, is
cost,
it?
but the athletic director is there, you go, it's on a Saturday. They usually have the cost stand for some reason, I'm not really sure why that's central, but they go, they have the same test, all the kids that are testing off are there at the same time, so that it's equal and fair.
Is that like cheerleaders too, or is that totally different?
Cheerleading is a sport.
Okay, all right.
Now, that is something they're fighting for it to be a sport this school year, and follow all of the same guidelines categories. I don't know if they make it or not, but they are working at that still.
Who's gonna make that decision?
It's nothing to us.
Is it kind of a district-wide or a regional-wide thing if the cheerleaders?
It's pretty much through New York State level. It's not local.
Any other questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion is carried. Can I have a motion to set the lunch prices for the 2013-2014 school year as follows, as listed?
I'll move.
Carrie? Second?
Second.
Rick? Questions or comments?
Are these the prices that were outlined in
I'm sorry, they had finish your question.
are the prices listed here the same as what we got in our electronic packet?
No.
Are these higher or lower?
What these show is a 10 cents increase in breakfast for everyone. The lunch for pre-K to 3 is a 10 cents increase, which is the maximum you can do. And the lunch is a 5 cents increase. Our hope by next year would be to make the 2 lunches the same, but you have to do an increase and you can't do more than 10 cents. So that's, we'll trace this.
From that email and stuff, the portion size for K through 3 in the next group up, they're the same size, that's what I.
They're not supposed to be, no.
That's what I got in there.
I mean, it's,
That's what it sounded like when I read it.
I think frequently we do give the same size, but you don't have to. But to give a child a half of a hot dog seems very limiting. You can't give more to the older kids,
Okay,
but you can give, up to the,
I know from past experience, if you take a kid from kindergarten to 3rd grade, they're not going to eat a little milk, but once from up, are going to want a lot more.
we can give the K3, for example, hot dog, half hot dog, 2 tater tots instead of 4. I mean, and we do give them the full, but you can't double the high school. You're given portion size that you're allowed to do, maximum.
Okay.
So it's very unfortunate. think we all know that our high school kids are often hungry.
Mhm.
Is this gonna offset the net loss that we have in the cafeteria cost?
It helps with that.
I mean, it's not the same thing on that general fund balance. I just didn't understand that, where it said due from cafeteria was $190,000, and then due to the cafeteria was $145,000.
You have a motion on the floor,
Oh,
just saying.
sorry.
Oh, thank you, Jerry. That's a different discussion. Good topic, so the motion on the floor is to set the school lunch prices. Any other questions or comments in regards to that? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion is carried. I have a motion to approve the fundraising calendar. Before I do that, is it okay to go into, talk about what Tom was talking about? Is it appropriate to have him ask this question? A bit more on the subject.
The due from and due to will eventually balance each other out. Due from was 190, due to was 145. Things haven't caught up yet in the month, so it will eventually clear itself out when I do closing entries. That will allow for that.
All your ARs aren't in
Yeah,
there.
and sometimes instead of doing a debit and credit for the same account, you have to do a debit to one and credit to the other.
So this is all through the states, the way the state gets money back.
The reason is we do transfer money to cover payroll and stuff to help cafeteria, but also the cafeteria monies from the state come into the general fund, so we do owe it. So they're different lines, and then end of the year I balance them all and they'll offset each other, plus the difference of what we've funded, agreed to fund, which was 50,000.
Thank you.
Have a motion to approve the fundraising calendar for the 2013-2014 school year as presented and on file in the main office.
So moved, Reg.
I'll second it.
Tom? Any comments, questions, discussion?
How's that made up?
We sat down during Regents Week, all the advisors come in and the calendar's presented. Seniors get first priority, then it goes to the 8th graders, so there's a hierarchy involved, and they go through, decide what dates they would like to opt, what they would like their fundraisers, they get 2 a year, and then they get a certain number of dances, and it's just a straight up back and forth. So all people were present.
Any other questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion is carried. Do we have anything else before we go into executive session? Do we cover anything else? So that's when the